Hello, welcome to another wiki procedure, and today we are going to look on how to claim unclaimed financial assets. And today we are going to focus specifically on how to make a beneficiary claim. Down here below we have given you a link which is going to direct you to our wiki procedure website page, on where we have given detailed information on how to claim unclaimed financial assets as a beneficiary. And on the right hand side of our screen, you are given you a select language option, through which you can select a language which you easily understand by clicking on the downward pointing arrow and choosing on one of the languages displayed. For example, by choosing Swahili, all the information on our wiki procedure website page will be translated to Swahili, and you can easily read through the instructions. You can also again translate the information to English by clicking once again on the downward pointing arrow and choosing English. We've also included external links to other websites which you can visit to get more information on how to go about the application process. Additionally, we've included links to application documents which we are going to use to make this application, and you can easily download them by clicking on the links provided. And we are going to see how to look into how you can download the forms through their website, how to fill the forms, where to submit them, and also which other forms documents are supposed to accompany these application forms. We are going to do all this as we move on with our presentation today, but before we move on, I would like you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also the notification bell, so you can get notifications every time we upload new content on our YouTube channel. So let's get back to our presentation. The list of items which we're going to cover in this session include the need for making a claim, the eligibility criteria, the required documents, steps to follow while making the applications, the fees, the validity period, the processing time, office location and contact information, and any other information that we may find relevant on how to make this claim of an unclaimed financial asset as a beneficiary. So welcome to our presentation, which is brought to you by wikiprocedure.com. The need for making a claim. This application allows a person who is not the original owner of an asset but has a legal claim in the asset that have been presumed abandoned and have become unclaimed assets under the provision of section 4 to 18 of the Unclaimed Financial Asset Act to reclaim the assets. The eligibility criteria is that any person can have unclaimed asset, and this application can be made by a claimant who is not the original owner of the unclaimed asset but has a legal right or legal claim to the unclaimed assets. The required documents: you need a completed beneficiary claim form, which is form 4B, which is supposed to be duly commissioned, a completed indemnity agreement form, form 5, which is supposed to also be duly commissioned, an official letter received from the holder confirming remittance of an unclaimed financial asset to the authority, a certified copy of the claimant's national identity card and passport, copy of the claimant's KRA PIN certificate, copy of the death certificate of the original owner, a certificate of confirmation of grant or certificate of summary administration, claimant's bank details are indicated on the claimant's bank detail form, and provide a bank statement of an active account or current deposit or withdrawal slip clearly showing the account name and number to confirm the bank details provided. The application can only be done in person, and this application is done through the prescribed beneficiary claim form, which is form 4B, and this form can be obtained from the Unclaimed Financial Authority's website, that's www.ufaa.go.ke, or it can be provided at the Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority's office if you visit them. So once you obtain the office, the forms, you're supposed to fill them and submit them to the authority, and the receiving officer shall check them for completeness to ensure that they meet the requirements, and they will register your application as received. You are also supposed to submit the application together with the required documents to their offices, and these documents include a completed indemnity form, an official letter received from the holder confirming remittance of unclaimed assets to the authority, a certified copy of the claimant's national identity card or passport, copy of the claimant's KRA PIN certificate, copy of certificate of death, certificate of confirmation of grant, or certificate of summary administration, a claimant's bank details indicated in the claimant's bank detail form, and provide bank statements of an active bank account, which can also provide a current deposit or withdrawal slip, which clearly shows the account name and number, to confirm the number, the bank account number which you have provided. After that, the evaluation team will go through the application document, and after a period of 19 days, the unclaimed assets will be released to the beneficiary. You need to note a gazettement period of 30 days will run concurrently with the 90-day period of waiting, and during this 30-day period, a notice will be put in the Kenya Gazette, and if no objection is received within the period, the funds will be paid to the claimant after the gazettement period. No fee is charged for this process, and communication on how to collect the unclaimed assets will be done through email and or a telephone call. So let's see how to fill in these forms. As we already mentioned before, these forms you can access them by going to the offices and obtaining the forms there, or you can just visit their website at www.ufaa.go.ke and come to the unclaimed assets section, and under the claimant, go to the claim forms and click here, and you will be able to download the forms here. For this application, you will need the bank account details form, you need the beneficiary claim form, and the indemnity agreement form. So download these forms by clicking on them, and first of all, let's see how you're supposed to fill the beneficiary form. First, you're supposed to fill the asset, describe the asset, the original owner's name, the original owner's IDs, number and KRA pin, and the original owner's address. Second, you're supposed to give your details as the claimant, the beneficiary, so your name, your ID, KRA number, date of birth, email address, telephone, mobile number, postal and physical address. And you also like to supposed to give details of where you want the payment to be sent. 3, you're supposed to give some declarations that you understand that the declarations of collection of personal assets is required to support my claim and follow payment. I have included and filled out the naturalization claim in evidence with the evidence they are submitting. So just click yes, making sure you sign here that you are the decent as a valid will. If you have a valid will showing you're a beneficiary, you can click yes. If the applicant for the appointment of personal representatives have been granted or is pending, so if the appointment of a personal representative to your claim has been granted by the courts, or you can click yes or no. If yes, only a signed personal representative may claim. Attach a copy of the letters of office within certified within 60 days. So you can give details about a personal representative who can claim for you, and if no, you can just tick no and continue. The value of the descendants estates has grant or probate. You can tick yes or no, and if it's yes, the authority requires probate for this estate, and once the probate has been initiated, the authority will release the estate to the court appointed personal representative. So depending on your situation, you can tick yes or no, then sign and have a commission of oaths to commission this form. So this is the beneficiary claim form. After this, you're supposed to fill in the indemnity form. So fill in your name here, the assets which you want to claim, your name once again, sign and have a commission of oath to commission this form 5, and finally give the details of your bank account and attach a copy of the bank statements so they can verify that the account is okay. and after that you just attach all the 3 documents together with all 3 application forms together with all documents, the bank statements, the death certificates, your PIN and numbers, your all the required documents which we had mentioned, and submit them to the authority. And after submitting them to the Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority at their offices in Wayakiwe, Nairobi, Westlands, after a period of 90 days, they'll have completed your verification, and the fees or the claimed assets will be released to your account, and you receive a telephone call telling you the same. So the application is free of charge. The validity period is forever. The processing time is 90 days. The office location, they are located at Parsis Center of Wayakiwe, Nairobi, Kenya. Their website is www.ufaa.go.ke. Other information is that example of unclaimed assets include dormant accounts at banks, unclaimed dividends and interest earned from stock and shares, unclaimed utility deposits in books of power and water companies, unclaimed retirement benefits at insurance and pension administrators, unclaimed death benefits and annuities from insurance companies, unclaimed bail and bond money deposited in course of law, unclaimed deposit and benefits from collapsed institutions, unclaimed uncollected prize money, for example the lottery, travelers checks that have been more than 2 years since date of issuance, and as we already mentioned, all application documents can be obtained from their website, UFA offices, or from their website. So thank you for watching our presentation today. As you have seen, it's quite simple, but before we conclude, and I would like you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and also the notification bell so you can get notifications every time we upload new content. So thank you for watching our presentation today, and I wish you all the best. Have a blessed day.